Hey there, folks, and welcome to part 24 of the 25 of 25. We are here, the penultimate episode of the series. I hope you're excited to see what we have in store today and tomorrow. But that's besides the point. Or is it? No, it's kind of exactly the point. I don't know what I'm saying. Please transition to a new sentence. Alright, if I were giving out silly titles to each of the games on this list, as I have done before in previous years, this one would be something along the lines of Masterpiece That Came Out of Nowhere Award. Clair, Obscur, Expedition 33 is just about everything that I like about video games, all boiled down into a single product. It's a French JRPG-styled game that blends modern and classic game design elements into what is, in a way, the most Final Fantasy game that's been made since FF9. I think probably the greatest injustice that I've committed all year is having not actually finished this game yet. I got close, right up to the final boss's door, but then got swept away in all the optional stuff and eventually lost track of it somewhere, somehow. At the outset of the game, you're cast as Gustave, a man who will be joining the latest expedition to set off from the city of Lumiere on a journey to slay an entity known as the Paintress. Roughly 67 years before the game began, there was some vague disaster that shattered the world, and now, each year, the Paintress marks a number on the obelisk that she sits under, and when she does, everyone of that age or older simply vanishes. The painted number decreases by 1 every year, so it's only a matter of time before humanity is erased completely if she is not stopped. A massive part of what makes the game so appealing to me is the storytelling. Within the first hour of play, it's already tugging at your heartstrings and establishing mysteries upon mysteries. And you know how I do quite enjoy a good mystery. Watching things unfold as Gustave and his crew soldier on in their quest is always exciting, and this is one of the few games that kept me on the edge of my seat the entire time, constantly pushing forward because I just had to know what was going to happen next, and it never once disappointed. Gameplay here is exceptionally tight, and again, does a fantastic job of combining classic and modern mechanics to great effect. Battles are turn-based affairs, where you command a party of 3, each equipped with up to 6 unique skills. Skills cost points to use, which are regenerated slowly with regular attacks, or are earned through special effects like hitting an enemy's weakness or dodging an attack. And speaking of dodging, Clair Obscur implements a fantastic action command system, where you can use one button to dodge attacks, or a second button to parry and counterattack, although the second has much more precise timing. There's also an elemental system, limit breaks, and items that you can find to outfit your team with all sorts of powerful passive abilities. It's all here, everything that one could hope for. The world is also exactly what I want from an RPG. A classic world map that you run around on, from which you can enter discrete stages and towns. You really don't see that kind of design in high-profile games too often anymore, outside of like the Bravely Default and Octopath Traveler series. If there are more, tell me in the comments, I would like to play them. The stages themselves aren't too long, and while they're fairly linear, they're packed with secrets and hidden treasures that encourage and reward exploration. And many have areas that you won't be able to reach until you come back later with a new traversal ability. The world map is huge, and also filled with secrets. And as you progress through the game, you'll be able to explore it more and more freely as you find ways to overcome obstacles, cross over the water, and even fly. There's also a metric buttload of optional content, most of which involves platforming challenges, environmental puzzles, and/or extra tough battles. Now, if all that sounds nostalgic to you, well, I guess you've probably also played a heck of a lot of Super Nintendo and PS1 RPGs. Clair Obscur Expedition 33 is the best of both worlds. A rewarding, interesting game that plays to old school sensibilities, but is fully decked out with modern production values. The world, characters, story, music, especially the music, and gameplay are all top-notch in my book, and there's no question that it is one of the best games made this year. Or released this year, I suppose. Which I think is exceptionally high praise, because there have been a ton of excellent games this year. I can already tell you that my New Year's resolution for 2026 is going to be to finally finish this one. Okay, so I think my second call for comments in this episode is going to be, let me know games that you came really close to finishing, but just never quite got there. There have been a lot for me, and this is one that really tugs at my soul all the time. So tell me if you've had any similar experiences. And until next time, thank you very much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye!